Okay, welcome back. Chapter 2, Junkyard Isles. That was very quick. I literally stopped recording and pressed the recording button again.
What do you expect to find around here?
Oh, you can
Junkyard Isles. Bro, how are you just stood there, man? How have you not fell off? You're not holding on to anything? Man's sturdy.
Welcome aboard the Dread Yacht, Skylanders.
Dread Yachts.
You arrived just in time.
So that's what this beauty's called.
First thing we need for our trip is probably the most important thing ever. Now, I get it myself, of course, but because of a misunderstanding, I'm not really allowed to set foot on this island. Hey, it's a long story.
And I'm sure
He's not allowed to step foot on many islands, as you'll see throughout this playthrough.
Going on some minor repairs, which I'll oversee.
As always, Flynn, being the exact same dude. Oh, yo, what's up, man? How you doing, bruh? Oh, mate, watch this. He's not about to know what's hit him. Watch. Boom. Also, one thing as well. I'm sure you saw in the distance over there. That was a thing that said bomb or giant. So again, there's obviously options for both. Obviously, that did way more damage than I thought. Obviously, I can do this by holding the A button, and I can do like a cross attack. It reminds me of the move Cross Poison from Pokemon. If you guys ever played that game, reminds me of the move Cross Poison. So that was quite cool. But again, you'll see in a minute if I just hit it with my attack button, the wall goes down. But again, over here there is a bomb.
A bomb should do the trick.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, you can either use a bomb or you can just use a giant, which I prefer to use a giant. But it's up to you, because I mean, I'm not overseeing your playthrough. You're just overseeing mine. So I mean, I didn't mean to do that either. But I mean, I got a giant anyway, so it's all good. So again, reminiscent of the first game as well. Second, yeah, exactly. So Eon's saying the exact same thing he said in the first game, in the exact area of Chapter 2. But here's undeads. How about we show the undead giant now? Eyebrawl. This is actually one of the only ones that I don't have as level 10. Well, actually, the majority of them that I have at the minute are not level 10, surprisingly. Again, it's doing this. I don't know if there's anything secret down here. No. So again, like I said, a majority of my Skylanders are not remotely close to being finished, let alone being fully upgraded. I'm pretty sure there are only very few of them that are fully upgraded. But one thing to note as well, I don't even need the bomb for this. Dro Lance Master, okay. New enemy as well. But one thing to note as well is that Series 2 Skylanders, the exact same as Series 1, except they have one more ability. So you can now get one final ability from them. So obviously you have the Series 1 Soul Gem like upgrade, like the final upgrade, and then you've got the Series 2 final upgrade. That's the only difference with Series 2 Skylanders. It's the only difference. One new thing as well here, which we'll see there. So obviously it's pulling the chains. You can only do with giants, of course. Feat of Strength, and it's just them just pulling the chain with the island, which shows how incredibly strong they are. But again, here we are. All of that just for a treasure chest that somehow didn't fall off, weirdly enough. But again, fast open the chest. We're in and out of that island. But again, there's not very many treasures to have yet in that treasure chest. I mean, there's only like 1 and 2 pieces of gold, but hey, it is what it is. But here's whatever Flynn was looking for, which I assume is a music box. Yeah, it's a music player.
Awesome! Now it's finally a road trip.
I can vouch. Oh my guys. I can vouch.
Seriously? This is what we came here to get?
Yes, Callie.
Right, Callie, let's
You
get
cannot
serious.
go on a road trip without music. At all. Just not allowed. I'm sorry, but if you go on a road trip without music, you're just it's not a road trip. It's just not classified as a road trip.
I know a guy who can sell us a real one.
the guy from the first game that actually plays much more importance in this one than he does in any other game. Well, I don't know about future games, but
Up until now, this ship has been running solely on raccoon power?
Angry raccoon power, to be exact. In fact,
what even is raccoon power?
are being replaced. They won't like that.
Oh, like actual animals. Oh, I can go in here as well.
Hello,
Oh, this is Persephone's room.
It is a great party to dance with Skylanders again.
So again, obviously, I don't have... Obviously, it tells me what I can do and what I can't do. Obviously, I need the Soldierman, the Oracle, to be able to use this. Again, obviously, I've got these upgrades here, which I can do a bit later on. But again, it tells you that you can view your Skylanders and all their stats and everything like that. Upgrade screens, obviously, I showed that in the last one. The upgrade screen is different. You can actually see what path there is. So you can actually choose which path you want without actually having to guess what the upgrades are. So you can see which ones you prefer more and then choose from that, which I feel like is a much better idea compared to what it was before. But hey, I don't make the rules. They just thought it would be a good idea. So Bark Demon. What was the ones in the Dark Light Crypt? I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure they are the Dark Light Crypt tree demons. A stump demon. That's what it was. Obviously, the enemies are the same. The names are just different. I'm pretty sure that's what I meant. Most enemies return, but obviously in a different name or a different form. But they are all quite similar. At least, relatively similar at least. Bang! Get slapped up by the eyeball. Bang. So here we are. House. We walk in. Obviously there's a bomb there. But obviously your boy don't need a bomb. He can just break open the wall as it is. And I believe this is the legendary treasure. I hope. Yes, it is. What is it? Propeller pilot house roof.
Quite an eye.
Well, I want this gold as well, please. Pretty please. There we go. Interesting thing to note about this game as well. Very different to the old ones. Again, has new mechanics. Okay, wrong house. Wrong house, wrong house. I'll get to that in a minute.
You can always seek refuge in houses like this. And you're welcome to whatever goodies you find, I say.
So basically, that dude is encouraging robbing houses because you're welcome in any house that you want. So there you go, kids. Do not listen to anyone. Do not listen to that guy because he's encouraging you to rob houses. So probably didn't think that through, did you, Activision? But it is what it is. If they want you to rob houses in this game, that's fine. Dro Archer, new enemy again. Can I shoot? Oh, I can shoot him. Aha. One thing that is an upgrade to Eyebrawl is that I have a character that can move when my eyeball is out. Obviously, it's not too hard at the minute, but obviously it gets harder. So you're going to have to bear with. Obviously, the game gets a lot harder, and as you can see, I'm getting nuked. But I really wish that I was on extreme difficulty, but unfortunately I do have to complete the game first, and my schedule does not have enough time for that, especially how this video needs to be out by Friday, and today is Wednesday. You'll see this on Saturday, you'll see this Saturday night, but the first video I've already recorded already. But again, I have to record all these videos just so you actually do have a video to watch. And obviously I can't play through the whole game in like 2 days. Don't have enough time for that. Yeah, it is what it is. But life element. So I've already showed you Tree Rex, so I'm going to show you the other character that we saw as the Soul Gem in the first one, Shroom Boom. This guy is level 3. Now, interesting thing to note about some of these Skylanders that I have. Obviously, this is going to be so much harder for me because... Okay, this is very, very weird. I'm not used to some of these controls. But interesting thing to note, Shroom Boom, as well as 4 other characters, which, yeah, I'll just say. So I had Hot Dog, Shroom Boom, Flashwing, and Pop Fizz, that's it. I couldn't remember. But those 4 characters I did not have that I was trying to get out from my collection that I had before, mainly because I had no idea where I put them, but also because I had 4 of them. So I had 4 of them, but I didn't have the other 4, and I had no idea where they were, and I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna have to buy them, and I'm gonna have to buy the characters. So that's why these are gonna be slightly lower leveled, and the other ones that I have are gonna be slightly higher leveled. That's just because I had the other 4, and these 4 that I just mentioned are the ones that I didn't have. So again, it's like you're just gonna have to leave it be for now. You know, I got kind of annoyed about it, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't help it. If you lose them, you lose them. So it is what it is.
Someday, once you learned how to play Skystones.
Yes, that was the thing, interesting thing to know about this game. So obviously, before each adventure pack had its own gimmick, this is the gimmick of the whole game. You will constantly meet characters like this in houses or like outside anywhere, telling you that they want to play Skystones. And you'll get to that gimmick when we get to, I think it's chapter 4, I'm pretty sure. When we get to chapter 4, that's when we'll learn that gimmick, and then we're going to have to come back and fight all these characters. But we'll come back and fight them a bit later. Damn, that did like no damage. Jeez, I'm doing like no damage to these dudes. But here's the bounce pad. So yeah, you're getting that death now. Whoopoof! There we go. I'm getting bounce pads. Bounce pad for days. I'm going to have to put Tree Rex on here, aren't I? So Tree Rex is back, because obviously there's a new gimmick here as well. It's the same thing, same feat of strength, but again, you just have to push this over. Okay, that was weird. It's the same. Usually what you'll find over here is treasure chests or Luckatron wheels. That is literally all you will find. Let me switch to Shroom Beam again.
He shoots. He spores.
There we go. Come on, open. There we go. Open sesame.
Don't mind if I do.
Exactly, mate. You do you, lad. That rhymed. Yeah, I can't remember what I was going on about. I'll probably remember it in a minute, but I can't remember at the moment. But we'll see what happens in a minute. But here's the story scroll as well that we saw from down there. So yeah, let's read what this thing has to say. What's the story about? Chompy Pits. Let's read it.
While standing around and waiting for more chompies to come eat you is generally dangerous, there are those who enjoy dropping into special chompy pits over and over again. There must be some kind of reward down there. Or perhaps all of these people are just insane.
It's not insane if you know how to beat them, of course. If you know how to beat them, it's not dangerous. Again, you get rewards for it either way, lad. Because you get gold out of chompies. Not very much, but you get gold.
Market for an engine. That's normally quite expensive.
Oh,
However,
believe me, mate. I know.
for 1 gold coin, provided I can
1 gold
accompany you on
coin?
your ship. Do we have a deal?
Mate, I will drive you around everywhere. Literally everywhere. If you can give me an engine for £1. Like 1 gold, assuming £1 is 1 gold coin. Mate, I would gladly do that. You know how much of a bargain that is?
All right. You're selling us this engine for 1 gold coin?
Indeed. And if you wish to purchase more high-quality merchandise, please come visit my store, which I shall be setting up on this very ship, per my agreement with the Skylander.
So again, this is one of the characters from Skylanders Surprise Adventure that you saw
So we've got music and
with, I
What's
can't remember, Clamtron 3000. He was there and told you that you made a bomb. If you remember that from like chapter 8's Crystal Eye Castle, just before that.
Says we're smack dab in the middle of the chocolate ocean right now. That can't be right,
Yeah, he needs another sat nav. But again, Auric, which is that character, plays a lot bigger role in this game than he does in any other game.
Good news is the evil Dro have just the thing, the compass of ultimate finding. Bad news is they also worship it, and it's well guarded.
Not a problem for me, mate. I've got that sorted. Yeah. Auric sets up his shop, I believe, down here. No, that is Callie's room. I believe that is down there. That is Callie's room. That's where you do the heroic challenges. The heroic challenges will be back down there. Not sure what's down there, actually. I'm sure we'll find that out in a minute. But if you go up here, again, I believe this is the route way to the engine, I believe. Not too sure where all these rooms go. I believe this goes down to the bottom of the ship. Goes down to like the engine room or like the lower deck. But here is the only room that we have access to at the minute is Persephone's room.
Welcome.
So obviously he says the welcome back every time. But obviously I've got the yes. Give me that. I believe that colour changes for every Skylander. It might not be, but we'll find that out later on. I mean, I'm always going to be upgrading my Skylanders, but you'll find that out probably a bit later on, whether it actually does the same. I don't know what this does. Oh, it does actually damage them. I was like, why does it not like damage them? Okay, this is going to hurt me like a lot. Yeah, I'm getting like kind of wrecked here. I shouldn't really be this close. Yeah, I can just snipe them from back here. Same with you lot. You lot gon' die. You lot gon' die. Ow. Okay, I'm hurting. I'm dying. Oh, okay. I'm almost certainly gonna die. Oh my god, these archers are so annoying, man. Can you just die? There we go. Finally. And now I have access to the cannon. Right, now I've got to shout a bit louder because you might not be able to hear me as well. Obviously with my sensor bar being where it is. But again, I know... God, my sensor bar was freaking out. But it says you win, even though it's what you have to do. I don't know. There's a secret down here as well. Don't think I didn't catch you lacking. I saw that little plane of land down there. Fire Skylander. Alright. See, now I can showcase the fire giant, which is Hothead. So obviously level 10, but again, max level is level 15, so I technically have only one max level Skylander, being, is it literally just an open and I get the hat for free? Appreciate that then. I'll take it. Why is it a chompy hat, man? Why is there a chompy hat? A biter hat. It's a chompy hat. You can't tell me anything otherwise. Okay, I thought that was the Archean music then, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There's another gimmick in Elemental Gates that you'll see a bit later as well. I'll show that off a bit later when we get to it. Whole lot of new gimmicks in this that I never knew before, but tech element as well. Again, I get to see the Czech giants. But here we are, Bouncer. Again, one of, I think is my lowest level giant actually.
Skylander.
Yeah, she's telling me about the winged sapphires. Yeah.
This is a winged sapphire. When you collect these, I can create those upgrades for you with less gold. It's like a discount.
Exactly. But again, you told me that in the first game, so you're kind of acting like I forgot it. Even though I know what this game's all about. It's for new players that start off with Skylanders Giants. They have to re-explain everything. It's probably the same in every single game. But again, here's the Soul Gem for Hothead. Yeah, so we're going to preview Hotheads in a minute. But here's the Hot Rod for Hothead, which is like his signature ability that you can only get with the Soul Gem, as always. But let's preview him. Wow, Bouncer. You got them finger guns. Bam! But here's the winged sapphire, so... I love how Bouncer is made, man. I love his design. He's literally just on one wheel, and he's got a spring, and he's just walking around, and he's just vibing, man. Like, he's just vibing. And I love it. It's so cool. He's just vibing. Okay, so let's go for this. Also, as well, one thing that I didn't know as well until I saw a playthrough of this game, that you can actually shoot... Oh my god, man. Sensor Bob, work with me, man. But you can shoot that house out. Man, you've got to work with me here, man. There we go. Work with me, man. Yeah, so you can shoot this out. I didn't realise you could shoot this house out until now. Come on. Pow! The finger guns. But here's the compass. The more important thing that we came here for, even though the finger guns are quite cool,
better than when I tried it.
Wait, you went after this compass before?
What?
Maybe because you're not like twice the size and have finger guns.
So I say we set course for the chocolate ocean.
Flynn, we've got a hermit to find, remember? It's time we get this little road trip on the road. Shall we weigh anchor, Captain?
Boom!
Oh my god, she said captain. Maybe their like relationship status is going to get more in depth in this one. I think that might be the end of it actually, and I missed the Lucatron wheel again, so I'm going to have to show where that is yet again. But yeah. Man, there were 4 treasure chests, and I didn't even get all the hats. This is one thing that I have to criticize about this game. If you follow the linear pattern, we're trying to look for things, I guarantee you, you are going to miss so many things. Like, the amount of things that you're going to miss just by following the linear patterns is incredible. Like, I've missed all of this in the first 2 chapters of the game. The first 2 chapters, and I've missed all of this. Like, it is incredible how much more difficult and how much more secretive this game is. It's quite a jump. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's a cutscene after this, so I'm going to play it safe and end it here. But I'll insert a few clips now of where all these things are. So here are a few clips of them now. Okay, so I may have missed this little drop-down area before. Yeah, I'm almost certain I missed down this little drop-down area before. So we'll drop down a little bit at the very beginning on Island 1, where you found like this treasure chest down here. So there's one of the treasure chests that I was missing. So there's that one. Okay, so another thing that I didn't notice. There is a little entrance down here, with a little mole here.
What? These mines are dangerous enough without you sneaking up on me like that.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I can't help just dropping down from a massive cliff. Can't help it. But see, he says that there's a mystical hat in here with an earth gate, so that's where I missed. So while I'm at it, let me introduce you to Crusher, the earth giant. Who's also one of my higher level ones as well, that I'm pretty sure I have fully upgraded, I'm pretty sure. Or at least close. Yeah, really close. So yeah, there's that one, and there's a massive area here. Yeah, can I? Oh, I can. See, I'm just wrecking the place, man. Look at Crusher with his fat-ass hammer. And there's the hat there. Here's the pickaxe, actually. Even though you don't actually need the pickaxe, you can just use Earth Skylanders to break that. Courtesy of someone from the previous game. You know who you are. So yeah, you don't actually need anything like that. Wait, let me just throw this. Oh wait, it does. Those these bombs are for the purple crystals as well, by the way. Just in case you didn't know. Yeah, wreck the place. See, I can break myself up and then go right back together. You see in this? Bang. Look at all that gold. Look at it all. It's actually not that much. But hey, gold is gold. You know what I mean? It is indeed gold. So we take what we can get, eh guys? So I believe, if my senses are correct, behind that little purple crystal will be the other treasure chest, and then behind that gate will be the hat with the key. So there's a treasure chest behind here, which I am indeed right about, and then the key to the hat. So obviously fast opening the chests, as always, you know the drill by now. But also, there's a key here, which, oh wait, I can't actually fall down there. Good idea actually, because like, you already know there is definitely some kid that's like, oh, I wonder if I can fall down here, and then falls down and is like, oh man, I've got to go all the way back round. You already know that's happened before. But here's the hat, and here's the last thing that we found on Junkyard Isles. I think that would then be everything. But no, there's one more thing. So we'll see that in a little bit. But here's the police siren hat. But yeah, there we go. So there's that hat for you. And okay, so funny enough, the Lucatron wheel that I missed, obviously I shot down. I was like, oh, you can shoot down where my thing is. You can shoot down these things over here, which you can do, but I forgot to say that you can actually shoot down this one over here. So obviously, right at the very end of the level. And then you can see the Luckatron wheel is right over there. Me not realising that the Luckatron wheel was right in front of me. And it's so ironic as well, because me being like, oh, you can shoot down these things, but not thinking to shoot down the other one that's right next to it. Weird, man. But there's a Luckatron wheel of health. So there's that one. So back to the ship. There we go. Because now we have everything. So back to the ship. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed Skylanders Giants so far. I certainly am. One thing that you may have noticed with the schedule for the channel that you might notice is every other day Zelda is still going on alongside this. I've got other things planned as well, so you might see a few things, but obviously that will be explained in like videos at some point. Maybe I'll put like voiceovers at the start of the video like I always do with some videos. We'll see. But at the minute it seems to be okay. I hope you guys are enjoying Skylanders Giants as I am. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching every single video as always. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.